Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Black Ice with me, Alpha Pi Omega, and Kingdom of Italy. So, I have been on a vacation for a number of days, and this whole time I have been thinking about our next steps. We need a strategy, and I actually wrote a huge script for this episode, where which we are going to go through right now, and I'm going to explain what the next steps will be, and then we're just going to implement them and see how that's going to work. Now, I have to admit that things are quite hard for Italy right now. I am extremely happy about the fact that the developers of BlackIce have been able to implement this feeling that captures the essence of Italy in 1940s. Basically, we are not ready. We are not ready for war. We don't have enough resources. We don't have enough technology. We don't have any men. We don't have anything. And this is why Mussolini has been begging Hitler over and over to not start any war until 1943. But as you guys know, that's not exactly how it went, and that's not exactly how it is going in this Let's Play either. The war is going to come to us, and that's where we are right now. So to make things, to give us the best chances that we can, I have developed this strategy. I'm going to go through it right now, explaining what we're going to do, and then we're just going to do it. So, first of all, political. We are now going with the exploit the new empire. That's going to give us a much needed rubber production in Ethiopia, 12 rubber, and that's going to be awesome. Once we're done with that, we are going to move to modern tactics and confirm a leadership structure. Now this is going to give us a bonus to armor technology, land doctrine, and air doctrine, which is good in its own, but it's going to give us army experience plus 15, while confirming the leadership structure will give us extra recruitable population, division attack and defense, planning speed, and daily opposition party support. Now, this is super important for one reason. It might seem like a division attack plus 2 and division defense plus 2 is not that much, but we actually right now have a trait called Italian leadership, which lowers attack defense by 5%. We get planning speed lowered by 25%, max planning is lowered by 8%, and we get opposition party support. So this will be removed, and we are going to get bonuses instead. So it's actually not plus 2, but it's plus 7% to attack and defense, which is quite a lot. And we're going to get a lot of new generals as well, so that's good. And we're going to get 40 experience, 15 from modern tactics and 35 from confirming leadership structure. Now I'm going to get to what we're going to do with that experience a bit later on, just remember that. Now, this too will take 70 days, plus we still got 9 days left on exploiting new empire. So this will be way longer than the first. Where is it? We need joining the axis. Where is it? Here. We can get this one on 1st of June 1940. That is earlier than 79 days. But if actually, this is the way to put it. We are going to join the war the moment Italy historically joined the war. That is when a decisive breach has been done by Germany into France, and the fall of France have been certain. So once that situation starts happening here, and we'll see German divisions marching, you can actually see that they have recalled all of the troops that they had on the border with us. So maybe something is already happening. You can see some fighting going on here. So once that happens, we're going to join the Axis. If that does not happen in the next 79 days, we are going to not take the joining the Axis, which I lost again here. We're not going to join the Axis, but we're going to go with Fascetta Nera, which is going to give us a bonus in popularity of fascism, extra war support and political power, And if that one is not enough, because that takes 45 days, we're going to go with secure Mussolini's position, extra 150 political power, 5 extra stability, and we get factory output and dockyard output increased by 4 or 2% respectively. Plus, Benito Mussolini gives us extra weaker stability and political power gain. So that is something that we will need. If this again would not be enough, then we're going to go with the armor design effort here, so that we can take Ansaldo, which will give us armor research speed plus 8%, medium tank, hard attack plus 4, soft attack plus 4%, and armor plus 5%, and reliability plus 5%. And a bonus to armor technology. If that again is not enough, then we're going to go different Bulgaria before joining the Axis. And if that again is not enough, and now I'm getting way ahead of ourselves, but there's artillery modernization, which would give us bonus to artillery and leads us to converting World War I weapons, which gives us not much, but it leads to North Italy armament manufacturers, which gives us bonus to industry and free military factories. I'm not that, happy about this one, but it's units, it's Carcano Modello. I don't even know what that one is, 1928, and old cannon. That might be that's probably the oldest artillery, right? No, it's not even that. So I'm not sure what it is. Carcano Modello. Well, this one is a Modello, but I'm not sure. Well, we're gonna see. So that's the political way that we're gonna go through. Now, on the front of resources, and we're gonna do that immediately. We have resources. We have enough oil to keep us, going. We're actually stockpiling quite a lot of it, but we are going to ask United States to provide us with more, because we need to get as much as we can, and we are also going to increase the supply from German Reich by. Well, let's go 4 for now. That will give us enough steel, and we are going to ask for tungsten from United States. Now, this takes away, I think, 6 factories, but that is fine. We are now going to completely focus on military factories and put the civilian factories on a back burner, because we need as much military production as possible. Furthermore, we are going to start looking at, where is it? Intelligence agency. We are going to start looking at counterintelligence and researching that, because we need to be secure and not have, enemy forces hurt us. Now we're gonna go and finish counterintelligence and anti-partisan things, and I'm gonna be okay with that. I don't really think we need much more for now. We're not really the major player, but these two will be very important for us. So while we prioritize military factories, they're always going to be the first ones. We're gonna put the rest on civilian factories, but still prioritize military production, because we'll need a lot of them. I'm gonna explain why next, but before that, let's look into the research. As far as research goes, we are working on improved worker safety, and we will continue with that. But for some time now, we are going to prioritize tank technology. We're going to go with armor tech. We're going to go with the extra armor, and we're going to focus on diesel engines, which will lower the usage of fuel, because that's going to be very important for us. While we, of course, want to get the power turrets, that's a really important one. And later on, we can get some of these, tracks and, other bonuses. But gun stabilization, power turrets, and diesel engines and armor are going to be the things we're going to go for. And once we get the factories, we're also going to get the command tanks. I think I already spoke about that. As far as this whole shenanigans go, our priority will be tank tech. If that is taken, then we're gonna go with infantry equipment. We're gonna upgrade some of the things that we are using, like the mortars and the machine guns. And we're also going to hopefully get, in time, to garrison equipment. We're not gonna open anything new for now, but we're gonna keep it in mind. And we might want to. This unlocks research of extra. Wait, what? Quarter detachment mechanized, but unlocks research of recon companies. Okay, so we need these, yeah, and we should also get some support divisions here, but that's that. But first, armor. Secondary priority is division equipment. Tertiary is industry, and everything else comes later. With that said, now let's look at the military, because we have a big reorganization coming next. I'll get to that later. We're gonna speak about naval a bit further on. So next thing is the military. Now I think I mentioned, or I definitely mentioned, that we're gonna get extra 4-day experience from, where is it modern tactics and confirming leadership structure. And we're gonna dump this research experience, or whatever you want to call it, basically the 4-day army experience that we're going to get, into Divisione Corazza 39, and we're going to completely restructure it, because that's going to be our main tank division for a while. Now I'm going to show you what I envision here. We're going to have 5 sets of mechanized infantry. We're going to keep the light and medium tanks. We are going to add 2 units of motorized anti-tank, and we are going to add the heavy artillery motorized. Now this means that we're going to keep the max speed at 7.2. Our soft attack is going to increase by 37, defense is going to increase by 64, hard attack is increasing by 13, anti-air will increase slightly, and breakthrough will increase by 23. So this is what I envision the unit to look like. It will take exactly 40 XP, which we're gonna get, which is nice. And later on, I actually plan to switch this reconnaissance to tankat recon, because that's gonna give us additional boost. Now I'm gonna show you what it's going to do. The tankat recon is going to give us extra soft and hard attack. It's going to give us extra 4 recon, extra defense, extra breakthrough, extra armor, and extra piercing. So that's what I want to do. Actually, the tankat recon, I would like to get more of those. You guys know that we are stockpiling them for quite some time now. We have 800 of those. And I considered putting these on Divisione di Fanteria, but if you look at that, this would be a mess. It would require additional 1020 tankets, which, we got 800 in storage. But where we would suffer greatly is that we would need, where is it? We would need additional recon equipment. Yeah, we would need additional 300 recon equipment per unit, and we got 0 in storage. So that would cost us 7,650 recon equipment, while we have none currently. How much recon equipment we do have? Minus 29. We're actually producing 3 per day, right? Recon equipment, it's here somewhere. Yeah, we're producing 3 per day. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kill some of these motorcycle recon equipment and garrison maintenance and stuff like that later on, and we're gonna put it on recon equipment, because I plan to do this, but it just needs a bit more time. Now, next step is figuring out what we're gonna do with our units. Now, there is a big issue that we need to address, and that is the fact that once we join the Axis, we will automatically declare war on a number of units. Number of nations. Where's the diplomatic? Oh wait, you need to do it like this, right? Yeah. This is the extent of war for us. Basically for our African provinces, it means we're at war with everyone. So, while I know that we'll be doing most of the fighting in northern Italy, the East Italian holdings that we have will be completely cut off, and that's not good. There is some supply that they are producing on their own, but right now we need... how much? Now it's not telling us, but you know, the supported is 25, of which we're producing only 7 here. Here it is even worse, we're producing 6.23, and here we got 5.43. So these areas will be on their own until we can, you know, take over Egypt and, you know, the Suez. If we can't, we are screwed. So I'll do a military reform for these units, and the reform is going to be as follows. There are some units here in... it's the 21st Army, yeah. In the 21st Army, we have a number of units here that need to be upgraded. We have some of the brigades here that are completely useless, and some are even more useless if I'm not mistaken. Is it you? No. Okay, so these are all, well, they're not completely useless, but you can see that their soft attack and defense is far from ideal. So we will upgrade these. The primary thing that we're going to do here is that these Brigata Coloniale will be all upgraded into Divisione di Fanteria Libica, which will make them way more capable. And we have some units in Northern Africa which we also need to change, and I believe it's you. Yes, it's you. And you. Formazione. Yeah, these ones will be upgraded to regular infantry divisions, because these units we will reorganize. Well, but you know, speaking about this, if we get these under control, the rest of them. Yeah, there's still, you know, there's a lot of them here in these armies. We got 2 here and 4 here. So all of these will be upgraded to Infanteria Libica. And we also have some motorized here. I hope that this will allow us to actually win here, take over these you know, territories, and then move them quickly to the border. But I'm really afraid of these British divisions, which, while we have more units than they do have here, I'm pretty sure that they will be much stronger than our units. I can definitely bet on that. So it will be a quick, decisive strike for us to take these territories and then move these units on the border, otherwise we are completely screwed. So that's for the Eastern Africa. For Northern Africa, I actually plan a reorganization here. We will put the 42nd Army, the 2 divisions that we have here, into the 41st Army, and that's where the tanks will also come. Now, we won't be able to get the proper tank divisions until we reform them, which is going to be in 70 days, remember that. And if we can get them here, that's going to be good, because these 2 divisions will be fast, and as they are tank divisions, they should be able to pierce quickly towards the Suez Canal, while these units will support them. We'll need every single division, so these units will also join the 41st Army, and the 42nd Army will be considering, you know, will be the garrison army. Because we're going to upgrade these basic garrisons into full-fledged city garrisons, and they'll hold Tobruk, and they'll hold Zuara. And eventually I'd like to deploy more if we'll have time. We'll have to see about this. Some in Tripoli, El Agheila, and Benghazi, because I consider these important ports, and hopefully we can hold them. But, you know, we'll see. The thing is that Tunis right now is a colony of the French Republic. So if the fighting in France is going to not go that easily, we will need someone here to take Tunisia. And that's going to be the third army. They're going to be moved to Africa now and stationed at the border with Tunisia, while we have the rest of the units, stationed at the border with Egypt. So that's the plan for the armies. I'm hoping that this will give us a bit more capability. I'm not sure what will happen with Tunisia once French Republic capitulates, but if we could maybe take it and annex it before the Vichy France forms, we might keep this, which would be good. I don't think they have that many resources here. Yeah, they got just some steel, but that would be good for us. Again, to keep the border here. And I will need an army station here anywhere so that the allies cannot land somewhere in Casablanca or, there. So, okay, that has been a lot of talk about the armies. It's going to be really rough having this all executed. But I think that we can now move towards the last topic before we actually launch the game, and it's going to be the navies. So, navies. I have actually created a new destroyer class, which is called Vittorio class. It is improved version of Venezia class, and it's better in everything. It has more in wide attack. Well, actually, I think wide attack, but not piercing. Wide attack. Yeah, wide piercing is the same. Wide attack is higher. Torpedo attack and depth charges are massively improved. It has unfortunately more fuel usage, but surface detection and surface visibility are... Well, actually no, surface detection is the same. But the reliability is better, right? Yeah, reliability is better. Anti-air is improved, and I think organization and strength as well. Max range and speed is also improved. So Vittorio class is now number 1. Now, as we will start importing more steel and tungsten, all of our production will kick in. You will see that we will finish the Imperium classes. Palermo will be finished, and then we have some Vittorios here, which are the primary, and we will keep building them indefinitely. And we have some Palermo refit classes here, which we also plan to do. Even some of the Venezia classes will be finished, but that's fine. And then all of this will fall into the transport ships. So that's good. I guess that the last thing that we need to address is the research here. We are going to go with the doctrine of fleet and being. After all this, I have decided we're going to go with fleet and being and with the sea lane defense route. I thought about it extensively, and I think this one is the best. So let's go with you, spend the experience points so that we can get that. And now what we need to do is reorganize the armies before we move forward. Now, I have tried to calculate if we have enough equipment for all of these divisions. I frankly do not know, and I gave up on doing that because I think we'll, need to reinforce them anyway. So, what's going to happen? Regimento di Fanteria di Africa, we have 2 of those in here, are going to be upgraded into Divisione di Fanteria. Oh, actually, yeah. In my notes, I have actually decided I'm going to change that. I forgot about that. We're going to put them into the Divisione di Fanteria Autotransportibile di Tipo AS, because these are fast-moving divisions which have decent defense and attack. Well, our current divisions are slightly slower, so these will be able to move faster into Egypt. So let's upgrade both of you. I'm actually going to do reorganization right now. We are going to put the garrison units into the 42nd Army. And the units from here into the 41st Army. And I'll give you an offensive line here. Yeah, I think this is good. So wait, did you plan that, or what's going on?
Ordini.
Maybe not. Okay, so there was some... What is this? Oh, okay. Impassable. So is it due to weather? No, this is just... Yeah, it's just desert. Okay, so we're gonna go all along the coast and attack here. Now, you two need to be upgraded to Divisione di Fanteria Autotransport di BWI. You can see that we have a lot of lacking equipment, but how bad it's going to be, we're gonna find out once we are done with all of the upgrading. Yeah, these are just very small, they're basically battalions, and we're gonna upgrade them to full-fledged divisions. What are you actually? Oh, you're fine. You're actually pretty fine. 169 defense is really good. So that's where we're gonna move. And for the units in the 21st and 22nd Army, how did I thought of that? So Brigata di Fanteria Coniala 6 divisions will be upgraded to Divisione di Fanteria Libica. Okay, so all of them will go to Fanteria Libica. So that's you. And that's you, right? Yeah. Okay. Di Fanteria Libica. Okay, so that's these two, and the units here will do the same. Yep. Okay, so Fanteria di Libica. We are going to be really struggling with equipment, but you know, this has to be done. We have to prepare our units for the fight, and this is the way to do it. Okay, so I think right now we should have no units on here, yep, and we have no units on Fanteria Colonial. Okay, so that's that, and I guess now the time has come to unpause the things. Oh no, not yet. We still need to move the Third Army to Venezia, and from Venezia they're gonna move to Tripoli. Okay.
Pronto all'azione.
And who is guarding him? Is that you? Yeah, okay. Nothing like that. Okay, so major reorganization has happened. Let's unpause the game now and see how things are going to do. So we should be fine now with, yeah, production. Production is, for the very first time, fully up. Okay. Yeah, construction is going great. All of the production is now going to work. And let's look at logistics, because that's where the nightmare is. Okay, we have enough tankettes. Light tanks, okay, that's fine. Medium tanks. We have artillery. Missing a bit. Spotter planes. Okay, machine guns are a huge issue. Wait, did you just... Okay, and there... Okay, we're missing some artillery trucks, but that's 82 days. That is fine. Spotter planes, that's fine. Machine guns, 60 days, that's fine. Transport trucks, 82 days, that's fine. Recon equipment, 170 days, that's not fine. But we already know we want more reconnaissance there. So I think, oh, you know, that's the next thing. I forgot to upgrade the garrisons. So where are you? Here. Signore. You guys will change from this to... wait, what was the template? Okay, I'm looking at... Okay, it's called Divisione di Fanteria Occupazione. Is this one? Yep. Okay, so we will upgrade you to that template.
Pronto all'azione.
Okay, Divisione di Fanteria di Occupazione. And same here. So that's going to take away some of our equipment as well. Yeah, more recon. Not the transport trucks though. More machine guns. How's the garrison maintenance? Okay, that's fine. can we recruit more of you? Because you get really high defense, and I'd like to get a couple more to help. So what are you consuming? Okay, you're missing the recon equipment, but the rest you got. Light artillery, horse transports. Okay, let's train 3 more. Put them in Syracuse, and they're going to be transported south. Did this take away? Wait, why are you not? You're not using garrison equipment? No, you're using 480. Oh, okay. There we go. So now it recalculated. So last look at this. Recon equipment is a huge issue. Transport trucks, not bad issue. Machine guns, okay. It's fine. Spotter planes. Artillery trucks, okay, those are an issue. Anti-air, that's fine. Medium tanks, we know about that. Light tanks. So this brings me to the point that I'm going to take away, well, cavalry, horse equipment, light artillery, I want that. Medium artillery. Okay, we know that we will use the heavy artillery later on, attached to our, nice, attached to our divisions here, but that is not going to be any major thing, right? Yeah. Did we want to put that? But I think we already did put it on, yeah. So we can chill a bit on the production of heavy artillery. I think we can chill a bit on horse transports. Actually, no. We keep using those everywhere. Garrison equipment. Well, the medical logistics we can chill on. Mechanized we will need, definitely. Mortars, machine guns, that is fine. So what was the worst thing? Recon equipment. And artillery trucks. So let's work on artillery trucks and recon equipment. Okay. Wait, didn't we... What did we put the production in? I mean, we put it in machine guns and mortars, didn't we? Yeah. Okay, but we're gonna get additional factory very soon, so we'll deal with that. And why are we now having more factories again? Something changed? No. Okay, it's a bit weird, but okay. And, oh, and we finished the research of radio equipment, HQ radios or radars. Okay, you can do everything, right? That's the all-purpose, yep, all-purpose. So, you guys know what's gonna happen. We are going for armor tech. That's going to be important. Okay, and I'm kind of happy with the fact that our units haven't really consumed all that much. Is infantry using the horse transports and everything? Yeah, they are. So again, I think the horse transports, it's a bit... Yeah, I think we can chill on that. Let's put that into recon, and then the recon will be put a bit higher once we get that factory, because we really need that, and that is constantly bugging us. The white tanks, anti-air, that is fine. We need to upgrade that more. Yeah, artillery trucks, 108 days is not that good. But spotter planes, machine guns, okay, that's... Also transport trucks. I'm going to keep everything. Oh, okay, we now need to start producing radio equipment. Okay, great. Oh, the game already put it there. Okay, output of 5 per day. And you cost how much? And it ought to be easy. That ought to be easy, so we can put 2 in here. Once we get those factories, I mean, it's going to be super easy. Did I do something wrong? Why am I having so many factories? Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna keep working on that. Okay, let's speed it up a bit. We're going to exploit the new empire. And that is going to give us enough rubber production so we can go, and I think we are importing, right? Yep, we're importing from British Malaysia, so we don't need to do that. And I think we should actually start. Well, we can't run it. Well, we're exporting. Okay, so that's extra factories for us. Awesome. So that is looking fine. And with the extraction, we are going to get even more. Okay, how's the ship's production? Everything fine down here? Yep. Fine and dandy. So again, I reorganized the navies a bit. We have battleships and everything here, some destroyers, which is great. Some of these destroyers needs to go away and, you know, into the scout divisions, scout navies or task forces, and we'll keep the stronger ones in the battle fleet. Okay, so
Pronto, signore.
third army is moving to place.
Ordini?
So you guys will now take over the border. Oil is growing dramatically. That is great. Production is fine. We finished one of the military factories, so that one we should see immediately on on recon equipment. Okay, so producing 5.87 per day. And here we go, Grand Duchy of Luxembourg joined the Allies. And Germany declared war on Luxembourg. German pressure towards the Benelux. Following the breakout of the war with France, Germany has applied stronger diplomatic pressure than ever on the countries of the Benelux. With French and British backing, however, they are refusing to give in to the pressure. There is a reason to believe that if the German Reich is unable to get what they want by diplomacy, they will take it by force. Okay, so there's gonna be more war. Well, we already know that. But again, this speaks volumes to us about our future. Yeah, okay. So here we go, they're attacking Belgium. So we finished Regione 2000 Falco. Okay, so that is an airplane. And now we can get something useful, maybe? Okay, this one will be faster. And the motor roll. I'm not really interested in carriers. Heavy fighters, fast bombers. What are we producing? That is the important question. We are producing Quasar support, medium bombers, heavy Quasar support, and white bomber. Anything we're missing? No. And spotter planes. So white bombers, white and medium things, and heavy Quasar support. There's naval bombers. Those might actually be worth pursuing, because the naval attack would help us greatly if we see the enemies coming at us. Would this, for example, be better than a heavy bomber? It definitely would, damn. Are there any more? I don't think so. Okay, so let's go with the naval bomber research so that we don't go too much ahead of time. Belgium, join the Allies. Okay, here comes the fun. And here comes Netherlands. So my hope that we might have more time to join the Axis is going quicker bye-bye because the attack is happening. All the more reason why it's good that we have actually did the reforms now.
Ordini.
How's the 23rd Army looking? Pretty good. I should think we might...
Ordini.
Yeah, I think we might want to start drilling here. I know that's gonna consume more equipment, but...
Ordini.
Oh wow.
Si, signore.
We need that here as well. So you guys... It's gonna drain a bit of the fuel that we have, but, well... Grand Duchy of Luxembourg has capitulated. The Luxembourg government has gone into exile and their main forces have capitulated to the German Reich, who is now in control of their home area. The struggles between the German Reich and the Grand Duchy of Luxembourg was only a small part of the conflict. The war between the Axis and what remains of Allies continues elsewhere. And army mobilization. Now that the threat of war has increased more and more rapidly in recent times, there are growing voices in favor of putting the military in a state of general mobilization. The High Command has made all the necessary preparations in this regard and awaits your decision. So we can mobilize or no need. The difference between partial mobilization and a full mobilization is actually really drastic. Limited mobilization gives us lowered chances in everything. It just lowers division attrition, and buildings are constructed slightly faster. But division's attack and defense is significantly lowered. Oh, and okay, factor output is increased slightly, but I think that we're gonna go with mobilization now. Yep, army mobilization. So we are now mobilizing, which will take 30 days, after which we will see all of these penalties go away. I think it will gradually tick down. Yeah, progress. 12 total progress. Gzera Pietro falls ill. He's sick. Oh wow. The other ones are really not having a good time here. Yeah, Amsterdam will fall in a few days. Well, unfortunately that's the way it goes. Okay, our units are ready. How's the training going? Actually, many of the divisions that we're training here are okay. That is fine to see. Which reminds me, we had the fast divisions somewhere. Is it you? Yeah. Okay, how are you on strength? Did you get something? Are you missing something? Nope, you got everything. I think it might be one of you. No, those are... Wait, we put those in the south, didn't we?
Comandi.
Here. Yep. So how are you guys doing? Okay, you got almost all of the artillery. Okay, you're missing the transport trucks. Yeah, so they're actually hurting your speed extremely. Well, that's not good. Anyway, improved infantry weapons level 2 have happened, which gives us, I think, a pretty decent bonus to everything, yep. And then now what? We're not producing these. What is this? Motorized equipment gets extra fuel capacity. Oh, that's not bad. This is way ahead of time. So, yeah, machine guns. Or mounted infantry 2. Well, that's actually not a bad idea. That would be great because the mountain Jaeger are our elite force. I'm just doing this here. You know what? I'm actually gonna go with anti-tank upgrades because look at that. All light anti-tank tanks get extra piercing, and yeah, we need to go this way. Okay, I think that's all for this episode. It's been running long enough, and we have done quite a lot as far as army modernization goes. So let's hope this is going to be continuing being great. So yeah, Orients are at 98% strength, but army is growing dramatically. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode where we are going to continue and watch probably the fall of France happen right in front of our eyes.